Hey there, people! How is it going? Welcome to Flawless Rage 2, and welcome to House Flipper. So, we've got some more House Flipper action for you tonight. I do hope everyone out there has had a good weekend and a good day today. Very, very cold talk of snow here in the UK. I don't know if my part of England will get it, but we shall see. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to say the least. But yes, we are back for another week of live streams. You got House Flipper tonight and Wednesday night, and then on Thursday, I'm not sure yet. I don't think it'll be WWP this week. However, I might go ahead and do another GTA or something like that, all depending on what the event week is. So we shall see. But in any event, let's get into this tonight and get to our house, and I've had a bit of an idea with it. So let me get to it, and then I will explain what we're doing. It is the perfect house for vacations, apparently. So, yeah, we're going to get into it. Now, this is quite a large property, so I did have a bit of an idea with this. But, like I say, we'll get to that in a minute. But, yes, I do hope you guys have had a good weekend. Thank you guys as well for the amazing response on this week's Vinyl Friday, or last week's Vinyl Friday, I should say. What a good response to that. It is definitely a good classic album. So thank you so much for that. So yes, here we are. Why has the TV got a white screen? There we go. Off-brand version of Netflix. Yeah, another Vinyl Friday will be along this week as well. So look out for it. Might be an interesting one this week, so please keep your eyes peeled for it. But tonight I've decided we're going to do a bit of outside work and assess the space that we've got to build something. That's right, I might build a little something here. We do have this massive pool. Now, you don't really get pools like this much on House Flipper, so I'm keeping that. But what I may do tonight is mow the lawn and do a bit of outside work. We've got some space up there as well. That leads to the front, doesn't it? Okay, let me see what I can do here. Right, so yeah, I think we're going to start off on the outside tonight by mowing the lawn. Can we put these lights on? Let's add a bit of character to it. There you go. They all switch on. That's awesome. Okay. Let's get the petrol lawnmower out and start cutting this grass. Because, yes, I have had a bit of an idea what I'd like to do on here. I came on earlier today. I didn't do anything, but I came on earlier today and I was thinking, there's got to be something I can do to this house to, number one, improve value when we sell it. And number two, give it a little bit more character. And so I decided that outside we're going to build a summer house. That's right, a summer house. We're going to build one of them outside. So you can basically go chill in your summer house and, on them hot summer days that we are so begging for right now. Because it is fucking cold. It's, temperatures in the UK, they reckon, can get down to about -10 this week. And also, they have been talking a lot about snow. Now, I also read online, I don't know how true it is, never believe everything you read on the internet, but I did read that we have the possibility of, the worst snow that has hit the UK for 14 years. Now, there has been some, bad snows in that time. I remember, what was it, 2015, 16, so about 2018, I think it might have been. There was quite a bad snow then. So, yeah. Interesting times. We'll see what happens with it, but I don't know. Maybe we will get a good snow, maybe we won't. It all depends, really. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're going to cut this grass and build a summer house. I'm probably going to put it actually in this area here because you also have the sea views then as well, don't you? We just got to make sure we build the bloody thing big enough. That's the trick. Right. What the actual hell happened there? I'm going to get rid of these plants because we don't really need them. I also might put something down the side here as well. Let's get that lawnmower back out and finish what we was doing here. How dare the lawnmower cut out on me? What the fuck? Bloody hell. My lawnmower's not as bad as that, and mine needs the fucking carburetor sorted. I won't be doing that this week. I've been meaning to do it for the past couple of weeks, but it's just been so cold out there to do it. I'm not going to be out there freezing my tits off for no one, you know. Fuck that. Right. Okay, let's get rid of these plants. They're not very nice. We might put some sort of plantage back in. I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, I think this is a good spot for a summer house. So let's just get the brush cutter out and just take these little flowers out. May as well get all of them as we've got the brush cutter out. Come on, cut you fucker. There we go. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, right. So I think, yeah, let's build this summer house. Now I just got to remember how to do it. Not even sure if you can on this one. It looks like you might be able to. House building, there we go. So let's say we start it off. We want it close to the wall, don't we? Maybe allow a bit of room for overlappage of the... I'll put it there. Shit. Okay, let's try again. I'm pressing the wrong fucking button. Right, R2. There we go. Right. So now we just need to bring that out a little bit. Not too much. We don't want to overcook this. See, that's too much right there. We don't want it right at the edge of the pool. Right. Yeah, I will extend it this way just a little bit. Just to give it a little bit more width. Come on. Okay, let's have a look at that. You know, I think that might just do it. Let's build it. And there we go. Right. Now, I'm going to need a door. That's very summer housey, so we'll put that in it. Right there. There we go. Let's have a look at the space on the inside. Oh, yes. Ample room. Lovely. And you come out and the pool's directly in front of you, which is nice. Okay, we are going to need to put a roof on this, so I'll grab a ladder, head on up there, and we'll see about doing a roof. Okay, here we are up top. No. What's saying press foundation for? What can you actually do upstairs now, can you? I'll try that off stream at some point, see if I can. Then we might be able to work around that and do something. Okay. Roof, there we go. For this, I think I'm going to use... Yeah, I'll go with the pyramid one. And let's go with... Let's keep it how it is, actually. Might be the way to go. Right. No, we'll keep it there. Okay. That's roughly central. Well, it's central enough for me, anyway. That goes right to the edge there. Reel it in a bit, can we? There we go. And finally, there we go. We have a roof on the place. It don't look too bad, actually. Let's get down. And have a look. That's all right. That's not too bad. Okay, let's do the outside of it before we go any further. Let's put some wood paneling on it. And Pam is in. Hello, Kinky Pam. Hey, Pam, how's it going? She says, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good weekend. Right, okay. So, let's get some wood paneling on this. I think we'll go with that one. And Boston's in. Hey, Boston. Welcome to the stream. Los Santos fucking police, indeed. How you doing, brother? I hope you're well. I do hope you're well. Thank you once again to you as well for streaming with me last week. It was absolutely fucking brilliant, and I can't wait to do it again. It was absolutely amazing. So thank you once again for that, bro. Right. Went without my meds due to NHS mess-ups. Oh, God. You're doing better, thanks. That's good. How's the back? Is that okay? Yeah, NHS are a bit, you know... NHS are a bit, you know, I've had my share of them today, trust. My daughter, she hadn't been very well at all, bless her. She's been... all last week she was coughing really bad, burning up. And we tried a cough medicine on her, didn't touch her. The only thing that really helped her was a bit of Calpol, well, the 6+ one. And I thought, fuck this. Phoned the doctors today, and they reckon due to staff illness... I'll get back to that in a second. Getting better. I ran out of the good stuff today. I still have my weed, but my therapist is it censored you. A really good hot Vietnamese woman, is it? Is that what you're going to say? If it is, good on you, boy. I gave them well over a week in advance and still never showed up. Yeah, they slack a lot. They really do. You know, they're slacking quite a bit. But, I mean, yeah. Oh, awesome. You know, you want to tell her you want some massage therapy, bro. You never know. You might get lucky. But yeah, like I was saying, my daughter, really bad cough, burning up for over a week. And I phoned up the doctor's surgery this morning, and it says, due to staff illness, we're running an emergency operation. I want to tower me. Love you long time. Why not? They said they were the doctors this morning said they're working on emergency cases only. I phoned up and I spoke to a sarcastic bitch on the phone, and she was like, "We're working on emergency only due to staff illness." And I was like, "Yeah, right, whatever." And they said, "How long has she been like it?" And I was like, "Well, for over a week." And they go, "Well, you may have to go up to the walk-in centre." And I was like, "I can't get there," which I can't. I genuinely can't get there to the walk-in centre, which isn't even where I live. It's up the city. It's going to be on a bus to get there. Just to get to the city, it takes an hour. A train takes 18 minutes, but I don't have the cash for that today. I really don't. I've got enough to get me through, till I get paid to make sure, I've got everything I need there. But fucking hell, I was seriously pissed off with how they were today. But thankfully, everything got sorted out, and everything got sorted out, and it was all good in the end. So it worked out. But the thing, that we talk about a topic usually when I do a stream. It turns out to be like a house flipper / chat show every time, and tonight's no different. Tonight I want to talk about schools. Okay, so what gives schools the right to tell you how to raise your children? What I mean by that is where the school my daughter goes to, they have this guy working there. Now, I don't like him. I can't fucking stand him. He's an egotistical bearded piss flap, I think, personally. And he's... I just don't see eye to eye with the man. I really don't. I appreciate the work that he does. He works with kids with mental health issues and stuff. He helps my son. But I don't appreciate sort of like the way that schools... Well, they don't. And what's funny is parents here, if you tell them how to raise their kids, they'll argue with you, but it's okay for the government to do it, and parents are fine about it. That's the thing. This guy phoned me up today, right? And you guys know my real name, right? You guys know me, okay? So he phoned up, and he was like, "Hello, is that Andrew?" I said, "Yes." And hello, this is, I won't give his name out, from the school. We're getting a bit concerned about your daughter's basically attendance because she wasn't there all last week for being ill. And I was like, right, okay. My immediate thought when I first heard his voice was, right, come on, you bastard. I literally thought that. Come on, you bastard, let's be having you. And he was sort of like, I'm just giving a call to see how things are, see if there's anything I can help with. Now, why the fuck do schools and this fucking wanker think that he can interfere, in how telling me how to basically raise my daughter? It's not you're not allowed to bring your kids up how you want to anymore, you know, which is wrong. It's completely wrong. There's no two ways about it. You know, I don't give a fuck if he. I mean, I tried my hardest. Do you know what? I struggled. I found willpower today. I was so close to telling the man to fuck off on the phone. Seriously, I'm not even joking. I don't like this guy. I really don't like him. He is one of them people who is sort of like, answers for everything, and that. And he actually said to me on the phone, "How's your daughter? We're just checking up, making sure she really is going to the doctors." And I went, "Excuse me?" And she was like, he was like, "Yeah, we're going." And I said, "Yeah, she's got an appointment today, actually." And he went, "Oh, okay, where is that?" And I went down the doctor's surgery. Because where I am, there's two types of there's two doctor surgeries inside one building. It's really weird. And I've still got a cough myself. And basically, I was telling him sort of like, about that she's got an appointment, she's going today, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, okay, if there's anything I can help you with, I thought the last thing I need from you is help. Go play in fucking traffic. I don't want his fucking help. I don't need his help. I don't even like the bastard, I just don't care. At the end of the day, me and my wife, we're her parents. We know what's best for them. Schools just see sort of like not even 25% of it. They basically have they have it in their mind. They have this belief that sort of like, that just because you're registered at their school and your child goes to their school, that they have a right to poke their fucking nose in. No, they don't. They don't have a right at all. They don't have the right to do shit. They really don't. But they think they do. That's the thing. And the government gives them power to sort of like, do these things and check up and make sure sort of like that you're not just keeping them off school. Okay, number one, I would not keep my kids off school for no reason. If my kids are off school, there's a damn good reason they're off school. Even though my son used to hate school, but now he's friends with 3 girls, so he is happy to go every day. I'm so proud of him. But I don't see what right they have to try and tell people how to raise their children, And he was being a bit of a prick on the phone. So, without swearing, I was being a bit of a prick back to him. I thought, fuck you, And I got it all sorted out in the end, though. I basically said that she'll be there, and then he told me, right? These were his words, right? Well, once she's been to the doctors, give the school a call and let them know what's going on. And I was like, I don't really have to do that. I don't have to do that at all. It's up to me if I want to call the school or not and let them know. Not up to you. But I did. I phoned the school. I thought, no, I'll play ball. And I phoned them and told them everything that they needed to know. And my daughter basically, what it came down to is she's got a little bit of a chest infection, but they still wanted to go in the cold to run around the playground with a chest infection tomorrow. Now, I did suggest to my wife, I actually said to her, fuck 'em. Why should she have to go in and then come home 10 times worse? But we're going to play ball with it. And if she gets any worse at school or anything like that, I'm basically going to say to him, now do you fucking believe me that she ain't well? This is what we go through. They all think they've got the answers for the schooling system and everything like that, and you get all these fucking goody two-shoes out there, and they think they can do whatever they fucking want, and they just can't. Nobody has the right to tell you how to raise your children. Nobody has that right whatsoever. You know, I've had, I've had it all. You get, with that fucking school, you get threatened and letters through. If we're going to make it summary, let's do it green or something. You know, you get threatened and letters through from that school. It is a terrible school. It really is. All that school really cares about is its numbers. You know, I don't think we'll be able to put them up in here. Let's go for blinds instead. Yeah, all that school really gives a shit about is numbers and, you know, things like that. They don't really care, I don't think. I mean, I suppose in a way they have to care about the children, but, you know, being a school telling you that, oh, your child's attendance is low and stuff like that, I don't fucking care. If my child's ill, then they're not going to be at your bloody school to learn skills they're never ever going to use in life. And that's what pisses me off. I had that when I was at school. I learned about things at school that you're never ever going to fucking learn. You're never going to use. What is the point? And we all know, and it's just a fact, kids learn more at home than they do at school because they get to see what it's like in the real world. Pam says 2 people unsubscribed from me because I never stream for a few days. Well, that's their loss. They're missing out on fantastic content. So screw them. That's their loss. You know, am I right or am I wrong? Am I being unreasonable? You know, schools do not have the right at all to tell you what to do with your own children. And like I say, they learn it. They learn more at home than they do at school because they get a dose of the real world. You know, they see the postman come round. They see, you know, letters come through your door. Boston says you're right. Thank you, bro. You know, they see letters come through the door. They see the bills you got to pay. They see you having to budget out your money from week to week, month to month. You know, they see you cleaning your house, how to do it, how to cook. They don't need to go to school and learn about fucking algebra, which you're never going to fucking use. You know, they don't, and half of the bullshit they teach there. Do you know what? When I was at school, I learned, Pam says, yes, I've had a few rows with teachers. When I was at school, so did my mum. My mum did. I'll tell you about that in just a second, but I'm not putting up with their bullshit no more. I've basically, you know, have had enough. I'm not putting up with their crap. And, yeah, like I say, sure, I'll send my daughter to school tomorrow. Absolutely. But if she comes home tomorrow and she's worse, or they phone up and say, she's not well enough to be at school, can you come and get her? I'm going to go up there. I'm going to walk in that school. I'm going to look them motherfuckers dead in the eye, and I'm going to be like, told you so. They don't have the right, in my view. They really don't have the right. Like I said, all they give a shit about is their numbers. You know. And then the funny thing is, if you was to go in and say to them, you know, oh, my kid's being bullied kind of thing. Oh, no, there's no bullying at our school. Yes, there is. There's bullying in every school. Don't give me that bullshit. Do you know what? That'd be better if they weren't there and they were on the outside, wouldn't it? Let's get rid of them. You know, let's put a lamp in there instead. You know, there is bullying in every single school. My daughter's had it. My son has had more than his fair share of it. I've kept my son off school for 3 months before, and started homeschooling him because he was bullied so bad at school. And there's no bullying in their school. That's horse crap. They can cut it any way they want. You know, it's bullshit. It really is. But yeah, that's basically sort of like not so much a rant tonight, but that's what, Boston says, take it from someone who was bullied, not only by the students, but the faculty itself. Yeah. Yeah. Teachers don't give a fuck. They don't. And at the end of the day, it's like anybody, you know, they didn't care 4 years ago, did they? Hang on a minute. Bit of a coughing fit there, sorry. They didn't care 4 years ago. Pam says, yeah, I was bullied. Exactly. I think everyone does a little bit, unless you're sort of like the popular kid with all the latest shit that everybody pretends to be friends with, you know. 4 years ago, they didn't give a crap, did they, when this supposed virus was going around? Now, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but as I've said before, I never believed in it. And everybody's got the right to their own opinion. If you believe in it, then that's cool, more power to you. But they didn't care then when kids were off school 3-4 months. They didn't give a shit then. No, they were too busy worrying. They were still doing lessons, but they were sort of like over the internet. Well, if your child hasn't got a device that's fast enough, then what are you supposed to do? My kids at the time didn't even have a tablet. They basically had their games consoles, their PlayStations, and that was it. Well, I told you when I party chat one night why I was bullied. Yeah, you did. I was, at school, I was bullied as well, a lot. I've told you about this. I think I have told you guys. But Pam said that she's had a rows for teachers. Do you know what? So has my mum. When I was at school, I was a bit of a slow learner. And I would be I'd have to have special needs lessons in that, right? My marks, my grades, whatever you want to call them, were never really great. Okay, they were never great. They were sort of like, mediocre at best. I never got the A's. I never got the, anything like that. And it doesn't bother me. It never really has bothered me. But the thing about it is, sort of like I was, there was this thing we had at our school called ticks and crosses. And teachers would sort of like, well, is that fair to say? Yeah. Basically like brand you kind of thing. So like if you've done well, you get a tick. If you haven't done so well, you get a cross. Well, your boy got crosses, right? And I, like I say, I always had special needs lessons at school. I never really got on very well. And for that, they gave me crosses. And I used to go home to lunch when I was in high school. Was able to go home and have dinner. You could go out if you wanted to, as long as you came back. Sometimes I didn't. And, you was able to go out, have your dinner, come home, do whatever. And I went home this one lunchtime and I was a bit late because if you didn't do so well, you got put on report. I got put on report. And I was late home for dinner one day. I walked indoors and my mum said to me, "Where the hell have you been? What's going on?" And I said, "Oh, but I've through the ticks and crosses thing, I've been put on report, Mum." "What?" She went. I went, "Yeah, I've been put on report because I didn't get, the grades kind of thing that the school want me to have." And she was like, "Oh, fucking really?" She said, "Give me that piece of paper," because it was a piece of paper you had. You'd have to go and see the teacher after every lesson, and they'd write down how you did in that lesson, how you behaved, and how well you worked. And then at the break time, while everyone else was out having break, you'd have to stand and wait for a teacher to come out the staff room to say, yeah, that's fine, off you go. Lunch times would be the same. After school would be the same. It would always be like that. And my mum said, right, give me that bit of fucking paper. She went down the school and she gave them hell, which she hasn't just done it for me. She's done it for my one of my sisters as well, who was went to the same school. She weren't at the same school when I was there, but she went to the same school and had all of the same kind of things that I've put up with. She was bullied too. And, you know, put it this way, by the end of that day, the school was shitting in their shoes because my mum went down there after them. And she did sort it for me. I didn't ask her to, she just did it. And basically, by the end of the day, I wasn't on report anymore. That just goes to show, you know, what these schools are really like. But the schooling system is completely fucked. It really is. I mean, you know, my daughter's school has got this thing where, you know, you've got to have, we don't do it because I've learned their tricks, but they organise school trips and then they send letters home. Now they say a voluntary contribution will be appreciated to pay for the trip. Now they've already booked the trip. It's going to go ahead no matter what, whether you've given a voluntary contribution or not. And it's not voluntary, it's pretty much mandatory. Because they will remind you to bring the money in and tell you how much to give. That's not a voluntary contribution. That is saying, give me this amount of money so your kid can go on this trip. Oh, we don't do it. Like I say, I've learned a trick. I know what they're up to. They're basically saying sort of like, you know, we want to basically claw our cash back. Well, they shouldn't have booked the trip then, should they? You know, at the end of the day, it's on them. It's not on the parents to sort of like pay for trips suddenly out of nowhere. People on low incomes can't do that. You know, they struggle enough finding money for food as it fucking is, with all this cost of living crap going on, you know. You know, the schools these days are full of shit. They really are. But, you know, everyone gets bullied at school. It happens to absolutely everybody. And it's for the stupidest reasons. Boston says, my school's idea of a field trip was cleaning up trash alongside the interstate. Wow. Damn. That's a bit, yeah. You know, that's what schools are like these days. They don't give a shit. They just don't. You know, try and claw their money back and stuff. Well, no, that's not how it works. You don't do that shit. You just don't. Better put some lights along that pool as well, I think. Brighten this up a bit. Nothing like picking up paper while cars are blowing by you at 90 miles an hour. Yeah, I can imagine that could be quite sort of like scary. Be like, what the fuck, you know? Over here, they wouldn't do that as much. They'd a school trip over here is like going to I mean, I live in Norfolk here in the UK, so it'll be like the Royal Norfolk Show, things like that. Going to a museum, which schools really, really love to do. You know, it's just not right. It's just not right at all. And yet they think because is that what gives them the power? Because they think sort of like, we pay for the school trips, we organise things, we take them out here and there, you know. We take them out. We go here. We go there. So we can tell them what to do with the kids. No, you can't. Not really. I never really cared whether I lived or died. That's just how bad my childhood was. Fucking hell. Bro. You know. It's just how it is. It's just how it is now. School system is fucked. The teachers are only there for a paycheck. They don't give a shit, really. You know, at the end of the day, they went on strike, didn't they? Teachers went on strike. Everybody these days seems to go on strike. Last week it was 6 days of junior doctors over here. This week it's junior doctors in Wales. People's appointments getting fucked about with. You know, people like the teachers and teaching staff and hospital staff. It's your fucking job. Do it. And this one, I mean, they never see it, but this one goes out to Pam's chemist. She needs her medication. She suffers enough. She's my friend. Get her fucking medication, you incompetent pricks. You know, at the end of the day, it's how it is now. The world is fucked. And all they give a shit about on TV, like when I watched TV this morning, all they give a shit about is sort of like, you know, oh, when is the next general election going to be? I don't give a fuck. Doctor never even sent it. Then your doctor's the incompetent prick. And she says thanks and a thumbs up. No worries, Pam. But it's true. The doctors are the incompetent pricks. They don't really, you know, all part of the one world order. Exactly. All of these problems that people face, whether it be the schooling system, whether it be day-to-day life, if people out there who have got these jobs can pull their thumbs out of their asses for just 5 minutes, I think the world could be a bit better. You know, would it hurt them to actually do their frigging job? No, it wouldn't. It's what they're there for. Teachers, you know, studied and went to university and whatever fucking other posh institution, you know, to get these degrees to be a teacher because they like to work with kids. That's what they always say. I love working with the children. No, you don't. You like the fucking paycheck and the fucking car that comes along with it. You know. It's just truth. It's just facts. And at the end of the day, it's all fucked. It really is. Everything's fucked. But you see, I'm that silent majority who people don't like to listen to. Oh no, don't listen to them. They're a bad person. You know, no, I'm fucking real. At the end of the day, the kid is just another brick in the wall, yeah? Is that a reference to Pink Floyd? You know, but still. Sorry for the pun. That's all good. That's all good, Boston. That building should raise the price. Yeah. Well, this is the summer house. I'll run you through it quickly. This is a summer house, what I've done. Poolside. I thought about the garden, what could I put in it? And I thought, well, we can build now, so let's do it. So I thought, yeah, let's build a summer house. Well, we've got a couple of sofas in here. Got a radio so you can go in and chill out and stuff like that. Just a basic little thing. Nice little summer house there. There is going to be something else outside as well, which I'll probably do on Wednesday, which is build a shed. I do like a garden shed. So what I might do is fence some of this off, so like across here, kind of thing, and then build actually build a shed over the, sort of like in this area kind of thing. So yeah, that should be all right. But yeah, we've still got to cut some grass there. Let's do that now. But it's all, I'm just spitting facts. That's what I do. I don't sort of like, I don't beat around the bush and I don't fuck around. I basically, my mum brought me up like it. I say what I think and think what I say, I'm not going to be one of these people who's going to be sort of like, all... I try to be as kind as I can every single day that I can be. There's people who I bump into when I'm out, who sort of like, you can see that they might have a little bit of a mental health issue or something. There's one guy who is like that, who is always with his mum, always shops with his mum, and he speaks quite loud. It is best to be honest. You're completely right there, Pam. It is best. Boston says, yep, be kind but real. Exactly. I don't like lying. I don't like anything like that. I just want to be a good person, and there's nothing wrong with, wanting to be a good person. It's just seems like most people are out for themselves these days, and, and sort of like they don't care if they spit on the next person to get where they want to go. That ain't what I'm about. I can get on with anyone, really. And, I like being able to talk to people. And like I was saying about this guy, everybody out there, when they see him and they see him talk and they look at him like, fuck, what's wrong with him? Kind of thing. And I look at them like, there's nothing wrong with him. He's just got a problem. And he sees me out there. Every time I see this guy, I go up to him. I say, hello, mate, how you doing? I shake his hand and I stand there and have a conversation with him for about 5 or 10 minutes. Just shooting the shit, talking about anything, just to give, just to show him that sort of like, not everybody out there is a complete dickhead and who's going to be judgmental. Judgmental people are the fucking worst. They really are. They have no idea. They have no idea about anyone's life. They don't have any idea about, anything. That is the sort of thing that pisses me off, when people judge all the time. I don't like that one bit. That brings me back round to bullying at school. People judged me and that's why they bullied me. Why'd they bully me? Because my hair's naturally curly. Boston says, I hate those people with a passion. Do you know what, bro? So do I. I really fucking do. I hate them. They piss me off so much. They really do. But it's the way it is now, you get around the estate where I live, for instance. Yes, you get the happy shaggers who I live next door to on a Saturday night, but you also get sort of like, out of control kids. There's a lot of out of control kids who live up this area, and that's because their parents don't really give a shit where they're doing, as long as they're, as long as they've got like a bottle of fucking Prosecco in the hand, then they're okay. Oh, by the way, I deleted the door here and put a window in. That's one thing I did do. I'm turning it into a bedroom. Pam says, I spoke to a lady at the bus stop with a big scar. She was shocked that I spoke to her, bless her. Yeah. People think then that you're not going to give them the time of day, that you're not going to, that you're just going to be sort of like, I'm not speaking to them because look at them, No, that's not the way to be, Last summer, there was a girl walked out of the shop and she just bought herself a drink. She was quite a young girl. And she was struggling to open a drink, and she came up to me and said, excuse me, I've you know, I've been working all day. My hands are really sore. Can you open my drink for me? I was like, yeah, sure. Cracked it open for her. You know, why do people think they need to be a prick? You know, why do it? You know, I always make time for people. If I you know, it's tripled on the big screen. Okay, well, don't quite get that, but okay. What the fuck happened to my wall? Oh, bloody hell. Okay, what the hell happened here? Now I've got to repaper that. Yeah, what I just said. Right, okay. I was going to bring that up, but I didn't want to interrupt. No, that's fine. That's fine. No, it's you know, it's one of them things though. I try and be as nice to people as I can. I mean, you know, I don't like it sort of like people who come across as sarcastic all the time or, you know, anything like that. I like people. I will talk to any fucking one. I really will. I knew somebody like that who would talk to anybody, give them the time of day, no matter what was, you know, what their, you know, issues, ailments, whatever could be. Because at the end of the day, they might have, like Pam said, a scar. They might have a mental health disability, things like that. But they are still people. They are still people with thoughts and feelings. And just by chatting to them just for 5 minutes can make a difference in their day and think, wow, that person spoke to me. I can't be all that bad then, can I? So what everyone else was saying was wrong about me. Well, you know what? I hope I see that person again and have another chat with them. Pam says I made that lady's day. I'll bet you did. And that was absolutely amazing of you. For that, just for that, you're a hero. Seriously. Because you made somebody's day. You made them feel sort of like, you made them feel good about themselves, you know? And that is absolutely fucking amazing. That really is. It really, truly is. You know? And that's how it is, you know, that's how it should be. I try to be a nice person, as nice as I can. Even though I rant and I swear, and my attitude is I don't give a fuck, because I don't really care about, you know, I don't care about it much, but there are things that I do believe in, things that I do stand up for, and people I do care about, you know, and things that, you know, it's always, the thing I always think of is it's the, you know, a couple of nights back at my local convenience store, a cop left his coffee on top of his squad car, and, hang on, I stood back while he threw the car in reverse and watched it fall off. Fucking hell. Well, he could have really wanted that coffee. I would have said something, but I was too much of an asshole. Nah, it's a cop. It's a cop. And from what you have told me about the cops in your area, completely deserved. You know, but it's just how it is. But there you go. I'm going to end it here tonight, guys. But we've done quite a bit. I will take you outside and show you the summer house again. So there it is. What do you guys think? It is a summer house to improve this garden a bit. A place to go chill when you don't want to be in the main house and you want to get away from it all. Or if you have an argument with your missus and she kicks your ass out. Pam and Boston both say thanks for streaming. Thank you for coming in. You guys, you know, make the streams worth doing. And, you know, I really, really enjoy doing them. And I enjoy having your company. So, there you go. I am going to head off. And I'll be back on Wednesday. And I miss chatting. You're always welcome to chat here. Absolutely. Anytime we're live. That's what it's all about. It's not only a building or wrestling, whatever, Wrestling, I'm commentating, so it's a little difficult, but I do try. But here is sort of like, you know, it's a place for us, you know, me and my friends to meet and chat while we're playing a game, kind of thing. You know, that's what we do here, and that is something that a lot of YouTubers don't do. And also, a lot of YouTubers get paid, and I earn fuck all doing this. I don't earn nothing doing this. So there you go. I do it for the company, and I do it for the lols. It's always a good time. But I will be back on Wednesday with more House Flipper. I think we might build that shed on Wednesday. So yeah, look forward to that one. I will go and let you guys look at this pool while we sign off. So yes, thank you once again for watching. Wednesday I'll be back with some more of this. So please join me for that one. Also, do a wish list. I could do. Hello, Tsunami. But yeah, I don't know about Thursday yet. I will be live, but I don't know if it'll be GTA or if it'll be House Flipper or something. I haven't decided yet. So I don't know about Thursday's stream yet. But I did post earlier today another video, quick video of a little cassette player. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out and see what you think of it. But yeah, I've got to get out of here now. I'm just rambling now, aren't I? But yes, thank you so much for listening to me tonight. Thank you so much for your interactions. Much love to all of you. And all that's left for me to say now is, and Pam says I've seen it. Nice one. I watched that. Definitely brought back memories. Awesome. Nice one. Excellent stuff. Brilliant. Well, I'm glad you guys liked it anyway. Thank you so much. But yes, much love to each and every single one of you. See you on Wednesday. And until then, bye, Pam. Do not forget to subscribe here if you're new. Turn on them post notifications to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video or stream. Also, follow me on Instagram at Flawless Rage 2. But for right now, guys, it is time for me to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Boston. And always remember, guys, always remember to be you, be the real you, be the true you, because no point in being anything else, is there? Take care, guys, and I will see you on Wednesday. Until then, stay safe. Have a great day tomorrow, and I'll catch you later. Cheers, guys. Bye.